Well, Monica Ford! And it's realfooddevotee.com. But more importantly, man, you're changing the way everyone's going to eat and live and enjoy life, especially old farts like me that I've started eating real, like you're professing, and I just started running faster than I have in the last 15 years. I don't know how the hell it happened. I thought I was going to get slower as I get older. But man, it's the fuel you're putting in there determines what the hell you're going to do in life, aren't you?
Yeah, I totally agree with that. It changed my life as well, Matthew.
And the complexion and everything. I mean, if you're half as vain as I am, you really have to start eating like this. You know, and the joy it brings somehow when you feel more satisfied in life. And most of that crap food is so addictive. You're an addict. You know, a sugar addict or a salt addict or a white flour addict or what the hell it is, and it's never satisfying. And you're teaching people how to live well again, right?
Yeah, that's what it's all about, right? Living with a little joy. Yeah, it's okay. It's so empowering to be able to eat good food and make yourself feel better. What power that is. That's wonderful.
But your business really makes it easy for anybody to get that good food. So I don't have to go to Whole Foods and know what all those funny things are. Then you put it all together and really you deliver in the area, in the LA area, and started this wonderful business educating people, right? Delivering great food that is going to keep them healthy for the rest of their life, and there's no magic, just love and hard work, isn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly right. You know, I wish that modern life was more conducive to us all cooking every meal at home, but I had to accept that it wasn't. So that's sort of how Real Food Devotee was born, just by making good food a little more convenient for people.
And now you're on Kickstarter crowdfunding, and you got $30,000 already. So if people are interested, right? It's just terrific. So you know this is a hot item. I mean, people all over are helping you grow this business. And so people watching this, if they're interested, you go to realfooddevotee.com and actually just see your video. Because your video there on Kickstarter, I mean, just tells it all. I mean, that wonderful young woman living out in the country, believing in you. And then you have a whole bunch of people. I mean, there must be 20, 30 people, doctors, nutritionists, everything, saying you walk on water. Aren't you embarrassed with all these people?
I have to admit, when I saw some of those videos, and we only used a fraction of them, we couldn't put them all in. I mean, people really came together to share their stories. And, we didn't coach them at all. We just said, just tell us how you feel about the food. Just tell us your story. And, I have to admit, both Elena, my partner, who's building this Kickstarter together with me, doing the Kickstarter together, we just, kind of had tears in our eyes when we watched this. It's just beautiful, and I love that people are so excited about it. It's wonderful. Well, so encouraging.
As you say that, I mean, that's why I'm trying to encourage people to do things like this. And you say that you will help people, over the phone, or if they come out and visit you, you're going to have internship programs and all this kind of stuff. That's what you're raising the money for, to do all these things. So that's cool. So anybody else wants to get involved with it. Because what you just said there was very important to me, how you can't believe the nice things people say. And what I feel that most of us go to work in some office where we're lucky if the boss says something nice to us once a year, right?
Yeah.
And here, you got a few hundred people already saying how great you are. I mean, what is better than that in life? Yeah.
I know. We were really touched by it, and we were also encouraged by, just asking people what they wanted, that they told us how much they wanted for this to be successful. So I don't even feel like the money is coming just to us. I feel like it's going to go right back out to our community, to not only bring the food to a wider delivery area and hopefully later shipping it, but also to facilitate people learning how to make this food themselves. If they don't want to purchase it, I want people to be able to know how to make it themselves. I believe it's empowering and wonderful for your health. And I also want there to be more real food entrepreneurs out there that are successful, because otherwise I'm the crazy lady who takes back food with me to the restaurant, and I don't want to be that. I want to be able to buy that food.
You don't want to be the bag lady anymore.
No, I don't. No more.
Well, I see. So you're really, I mean, that's what your fundraising is about, really helping other entrepreneurs do this. So if you're an entrepreneur or want to encourage this thing, because I think you're right. I mean, we should encourage this kind of development in every community. I mean, we have local people are interested in it, but they maybe not know, how to get over the stumbling blocks that don't occur. And knowing someone like you is a way to get through that, because there are problems, and so if you figure out a way over them, then they're gone.
Yeah, please learn from our experience, I could have, no matter how much research and due diligence I did before I began my little business, I learned so many things along the way just by trial and error, and I would love to impart that weird knowledge to other people.
Wonderful.
So that they can do it better.
You're a place that anybody can contact to find out about real food businesses to get participate.
Yeah.
And I guess it's not an industry or business. I mean, it seems like aspects of the business doesn't take a whole lot of money to start. I mean, you don't need to raise venture capital, and get bank loans maybe, or whatever.
Yeah, you can start out small if you want to. I mean, I think if you have someone who's willing to back you, who believes who believes in your project, then I think that's wonderful. I think it can be done in a lot of different ways. I started small. I was a personal chef here in Los Angeles.
I see. Oh, neat.
So I began from that. Just more people wanted this healing food. And so it became a different form, instead of going to people's homes.
I see, right.
But I think it can take many different forms,
No,
and it's just, to the limit of someone's imagination.
Now you're delivering food to them, right? Instead of cooking their home.
We have a food delivery service that people order online, and they get it delivered to their home the next week.
So you're the lady, and so many things starting in Southern California.
The kitchen door.
So realfooddevotee.com. Go there, watch the video, participate in your crowdfunding thing. It's a great thing to do, and actually now it's a benefit thing. So you get benefits if. And I see, you got
like the a Kickstarter. I mean, you do go, you give money to this cause. Our project on Kickstarter is called the Real Food Culture Kitchen. And when you give, you get to choose from all these really cool real food rewards. We get some really awesome stuff. Some of our real food friends have donated amazing rewards. They're super cool. So check those out too.
And then in addition to that, or instead of, or whatever, is look at what you're doing as a source of where the future's heading. And if you think that this is an interesting place for you to be involved, that you're there to help others be involved and start new careers in this industry too, right?
Yeah. I mean, this is something that's for people who want to support local farms, who use ethical farming practices, who treat their employees fairly, and who make food that are good for people.
Whoa, what a concept! Food that's good for people. Well, wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Monica. And to find you and the campaign and everything you're doing, or find out more about how to start a business like this, Real Food Devotee, that's with 2 E's, right, at the end?
It sure is.
Devotee.com. And you'll find Monica and her buddy there who does this and all the neat stuff. And look at her car there. It's a neat car. I have one of those Scions too. So, but thanks for introducing everybody. Now the problem is everyone's going to run as fast as me out there.
That would be wonderful, wouldn't it?
Exactly. Thank you again, Monica. Take care.